In this video, I'm going to talk about how to solve similar triangle problem through 3 examples. The goal is to solve problems using similar triangle models. Last video, we talked about how to find if triangles are similar. So there are 3 ways to find if 2 triangles are similar: AA, SS, and SAS. AA stands for angles of the 2 triangles, and the corresponding angle is angle A, angle D equal, angle B, angle E equal. So the both triangles are similar. SSS stands for side, side, side. And look at the both triangles: AB over DE, BC over EF, and AC over DF. If corresponding sides are in the same ratios, then both triangles are similar. SAS stands for side, angle, side. Look at if these 2 angles are equals and the ratio AB over DE and AC over DF are in the same ratios, then both triangles are similar. Okay, let's look at first questions. A new bridge is going to be built across a river, but the width of the river cannot be measured. This is a river, this is a bridge. Surveyor set up posts at points A, B, C, D, E. A here, B, C, D, E. And then they took measurements relative to the post. So the AC is 50 meters, CD 9 meters, D 13 meters. Use the survey's measurement to determine the width of the river. So the question asks us to determine the width of the river. So, let's get started. Okay, for these questions, ABC is the right triangle, right? So DCE also right triangles. So it's angle A equals angle D is right angles, and ACB equals DCE because both are opposite triangles. So let me write down. So angle A equals angle D is a right triangle, right angle, right? So and angle ACB is here equals DCE is here. So this AA rule, right? It's two corresponding angle equals. So we know triangle ACB similar triangle DCE, right? So okay, so both triangles are similar, so its corresponding side should be in the same ratio. Okay, so let's look at both triangle. We write ratios. So AB, this AB should over DE, right? DE and over AC equals AC over this AC, right? Should be over DC. Okay, we substitute the measurement in these ratios. Okay, AB we don't know. That's so we should find out. DE equals 13, AC equals 50, and DC equals 9. So what about AB? So AB, so we can determine 9AB equals 50 times 13. Okay, so both sides divide by 9. AB equals 50 times 13 over 9 equals 72.2 meters. Okay, so this is answer. The river, the cross the river, right? So what's the width of the river? So the width of the river is 72.2 meters. That's the length of the AB. Okay, let's look at second questions. Andrea is landscape designer. She's working on backyard that's in the shape of a right triangle. So something like this. This right triangle backyard. She needs to cover the yard with sod and then fence the yard. She started by drawing a scale diagram. Using the scale, 1 centimeter represents 625 meters. Here is a scale diagram. And she marks the dimension of the yard on her drawing: the 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter, and 13 centimeter. A row of sod cover above 0.93 meter. How many rows of sod does Andrea need? What length of the fence does she need? Okay, so let's get started. So we know these scale factors. So 1 centimeter represents 6.25 meters. So here we first calculate the real A. A equals 5 centimeter. Right? Each centimeter represents 6.25. So 5 times 625 equals 3125 meters. That's A. So we determine B. B is 13 centimeters. 1 centimeter represents 6.25. So answer is 1381.25. That's B. C. 12 times 6.25 equals, and should be 75. Okay, so in order to find out how many rows of rod does Andrew needed, so we have to find out the area. It's a whole area. So okay, this the area of a right triangle. So should A equals 1/2 times base. Base is A, right? Base A is here 3125 meters. Its base height is C, right? C is 75. So the area I already calculated. So area is around 172 meters square. Okay, this is the area. So in order to find out how many rows of salt does Andrew needed, we already know a row of salt cover about 0.93 meters square, right? We have to the row, how many rows? So we should, yeah, for example, in row n rows. So total area 1172 meters square and divide by 0.93 equals, already calculated, is 12602, right? So actually, so if you buy a sword, you can buy part, so it should be equal 1261. No matter this how small this decimal, we round up. So it's how many rows of sword? 1261. Okay. So we the first question we get first question. Second, what length of fencing does she need? Okay. So we already know A, B, C. That's the real length. So we just determine the parameter, right? P equals A plus B plus C, and A equals 3125 plus B 8125 plus this is 2 plus 75. Already I get answers is 187.5 meters. So okay, yeah, that's good. We solve this problem. Okay. Let's look at the third questions. Shiva is standing beside the lighthouse on a sunny day. So this lighthouse is Shiva, and she measures the length of her shadow and the length of the shadow cast by lighthouse. This shadow for Shiva is 4.8 meters, 4.8. This is the length of shadow for lighthouse, 75 meters. So we know Shiva height is 16 meters. The question asks you how tall is the lighthouse. Find out the height of lighthouse. Okay, look at both triangles. So suppose, yeah, should Shiva and lighthouse should be perpendicular to the ground. So it's both triangle is right triangles like this, right triangle. And also we know the angle of elevation. So this the sun and cast the shadow here. So this the seat is called angle of elevation. So both angles should be equal. So in these two right triangles, two corresponding angle are equal. So this AA rule, angle equal, both angle are equal. So both triangle are similar. So okay, let's set up the proportions. Okay, let's select colors. Okay, so look at both triangles. So Shiva is 1.6, right? So 1.6. This right triangle is one side should over h. So we set the height of lighthouse h, and should equal to 4.8 745.0. So it's the both triangle in both triangles. So it's corresponding side lengths should be in the same ratios. So okay, so we calculate 4.8h equals 1.6 times 7.50. Both sides divided by 4.8. 1.6 times 7.0 divided by 4.8. I already calculated. It's 25.5 25.0 meters, right? So which means the lighthouse is 25 meters tall. Okay, let's summarize what we learned in this video. Similar triangle can be used to determine lengths that cannot be measured directly. This strategy is called indirect measurement. The second one, the ratio of the corresponding side in similar triangle can be used to write a proportion. Unknown side lengths can be determined by solving proportion. Okay? The third, if a triangle ABC similar triangle DF and then scale factor is n equals AB over DE, then the length of any side in the triangle ABC equal n multiplied by the length of corresponding side in the triangle DF. Okay, so here are a couple of questions. If you want to solve these questions, so you can continue to do it. So this is answer. These are two questions here, and another two questions here. This answer, and these are the last questions. The answer is here. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.